the audience please rise for the national anthem as sung by Nick Thomas, Department Chair of Fine Arts and Humanities and Associate Professor of Music. Please remain standing for the singing of the college's alma mater, Moraine Will Remember Thee.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? From the greenest valley to the deepest sea, praise our alma mater, raise our melody, as with grace and honor we build community. As we go onward through our lives, Moraine will remember thee. Every land and people have a home in thee. With one voice we gather here in harmony, as with grace and honor we build community, as we go onward through our lives, Moraine will remember thee. Our determination ever shall ring true. We will make a difference on earth thanks to you. As with grace and honor we build community, as we go onward through our lives, Moraine will remember thee.
Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome. Povitania, bienvenidos a todos. Marhaban, kalos orisate. I wanted to welcome you in a few languages that represent our Moraine Valley community. My name is Mary Fiflis Dunkel. I teach history and political science. I'm also the college's study abroad coordinator, and I'm delighted to stand before you today as Moraine Valley's Professor of the Year. I wish to thank my family who honor me by being here today. I also want to thank my friends and colleagues, Professors Tom Dow, Mike McGuire, Kevin Navratil, and my student, Lainey Shepard, who so generously nominated me for this award. It's a privilege to work with the most wonderful group of faculty, administrators, and staff who give so generously of their time and efforts on behalf of the college. I want to especially thank my friends in the Social Sciences Department and my comm office mates who are like family to me. You offer advice, a willing ear when I need to vent, and a hug when I'm having a bad day. But fortunately, the good days outweigh the bad at Moraine Valley Community College, which has always felt like a second home to me. My brother Peter and my sister Tina, who are here today, the three of us grew up here in Palos Hills. We were raised by our widowed mother, Helen, who was an elementary school teacher. At that time, the population of Palos Hills was about 13% Greek American, and there was someone we knew pretty much on every block. After graduating from Stagg High School, the three of us attended Moraine Valley before transferring to our respective colleges. Our mom, like many of your families, was relieved that the tuition was affordable and made it possible for us to get our degrees. Up until a few years ago, I have to confess, I used to wish that the word community was removed from the college's title so it would be known simply as Moraine Valley College. However, I now feel certain that the word community needs to stay, for it is community we need and community we lack. Community colleges like Moraine are what I consider to be the great equalizer. They occupy a space like no other in American society. Many of the graduates before you today are transferring elsewhere to become educators or physical therapists, or they're earning degrees and certificates in fields like nursing, welding, massage therapy, cybersecurity, or culinary arts. Adults who may find themselves unexpectedly in need of a career change can do so without drowning in overwhelming debt. If a member of the college community happens to wander into our awesome library, they might hear experts lecturing about relevant topics. They can learn how to speak Italian or learn how to paint using watercolors. They can see a play or hear a concert here in our FPAC, or perhaps even learn to make chocolate ganache. And if that sounds like a very specific example, it's because it is. I took a class like that myself over in our M building not that long ago with Chef Jean. In a world where neighbors are less likely to know one another, Moraine Valley Community College brings people together. But life changes. The parking lot, for those of us who have been here for a while, is not as full as it used to be. No one needs to park on the grass across the street on 88th Avenue anymore at the beginning of fall semester. Many of our students prefer the accessibility of online learning, which, believe me, I do understand. Thanks to the advances of technology, our lives are a lot easier. But the sad irony is that the convenience of the digital age has not made us any happier. In a 2024 study by Harvard University, about 75% of adults surveyed said that technology is the main contributor to the worldwide loneliness epidemic. My colleagues and I see this in the classroom. Many of our students appear more isolated, are reluctant to voice their opinions, and shy away from working with others. Research consistently shows us that being part of a community is key to staying healthier, maintaining cognitive function, and living longer. Now, when I was a student at Moraine Valley myself, the idea of the future seemed incredibly far removed. But as the very wise Generation X philosopher Ferris Bueller once noted, life moves pretty fast, and if you don't stop to look around once in a while, you could miss it. In that spirit, I respectfully encourage all of us, including me, to stop and look around. Put down your phone, make eye contact and smile at someone you don't know. Strike up a conversation with that person. That brief interaction may have a tremendous impact on someone who's feeling lonely. Engage with the world around you, because being part of a community is fundamental to the human experience. Finally, being hired at Moraine Valley Community College in 2003 remains one of the proudest moments of my life. I'm so fortunate to have one of the finest jobs in the world. I wish for each of you to find that same pride and contentment in your future careers. I congratulate you graduates, and congratulations to your families and friends who supported and brought you to us. We know you'll make us proud, and do not forget your Moraine Valley community. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Now I'd like to invite our fabulous college president, Dr. Pamela Haney, to offer some remarks.
Thank you, Professor Pfeffles Dunkel. Good afternoon, class of 2025. As the college president, I am beyond excited to stand before you today and offer my heartfelt congratulations. You did it. You've crossed that finish line, and today we celebrate you. I not only join our Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff in celebrating your accomplishments today, but I welcome your friends and family who have traveled to our beautiful campus to see you receive your diploma. Thank you, everyone, for being here today to applaud our graduates. Can we show our graduates how proud we are of them, everyone? Great accomplishments seldom occur without the support of family, friends, and mentors. Behind every one of you, there are people who cheered you on and inspired you when you may have thought about giving up. To the families, friends, and mentors here today, thank you. You are a significant factor in the success of our graduates. So graduates, let's show our loved ones how thankful we are for them. Graduates, I hope you will reflect on your time as a Moraine Valley student with pride and gratitude for the varied experiences you had while on campus. Our extraordinary faculty and staff have made every effort to provide you with innovative opportunities in and outside of the classroom to help you develop both professionally and personally. Please join me in thanking our faculty and staff for always putting student success at the forefront of everything they do. I trust you will look back at your time here at Moraine Valley and think about the moments that made you smile, the moments that made you reflect, the moments that challenged you and made you better, and the heartfelt moments you shared with others. It's the experiences that shape who you are, both as students and people. So take a moment, breathe it all in, and remember that it's not just about the classes you took, it's about the memories, the growth, and the lessons that will stay with you far beyond this day. And now, let me take you back in time for a second. Many years ago, I was sitting where you are today, thinking, I can't believe this day is finally here. What's next for me? What am I really going to do next? And how long is this president going to speak this afternoon? Well, before I conclude, I challenge you, don't stop. Keep going. Let today be the beginning of your journey, not the end. Keep pushing forward, keep learning, and never settle for good enough. Find what gives you passion and pursue it. Find what brings you joy and master it. Graduating should prove two things to you. You have the tools you need to be a success, and no matter what life brings your way, you have learned to persevere to the end. Class of 2025, don't stop now. This is just the first chapter of your amazing story. Congratulations again to the Moraine Valley Community College, class of 2025. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our Board of Trustees. I'm thankful to have a very engaged and supportive board of trustees who help guide the college in making Moraine Valley the best institution of higher learning that it can be. This group of elected officials never hesitates to do what is in the best interest of the college. Our trustees are on stage with us today, and as I call your name, please stand to be recognized. The chair of our board of trustees, Beth McElroy Kirkwood. Our vice chair, Patricia Joan Murphy. Our secretary, Eileen Curlin Walsh. Trustee, Dr. Walter Franzik. Trustee, Diane Shar. And Trustee, Tracy M. Sullivan. Thank you all for your commitment to Moraine Valley and our students. I also would like to introduce the other members of the stage party, starting with the vice presidents who serve on the executive leadership team. Please stand as I call your name. Dr. Kiana Battle, Vice President for Institutional Advancement and Executive Assistant to the President. Mike Sapola, Vice President of Financial and Business Services and the College Treasurer. Dr. David Damon, Vice President of Administrative Services. Dr. Ryan Nagel, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Saleh Barone, Vice President of Student Development. Cam Sangwi, Vice President of Information Technology. And Dr. Charmaine Savier, Chief Human Resources Officer. I am also pleased to welcome our speaker for this ceremony, our student speaker, who you will hear from in just a few minutes. I will ask the student speaker to please stand at this time to be recognized, Madeline Canese. Lastly, I'd like to acknowledge Nick Thomas, Associate Professor of Music, and Dr. Nina Shoman-Dejani, Assistant Dean of Learning Enrichment and College Readiness. They will be announcing the graduates as they cross the stage. And thank you, we have special guests in the audience today. We have members of the Moraine Valley Foundation Board are here with us, and they support the school financially in providing scholarships and resources for our students. So at this time, can I ask members of the Foundation Board, Mr. Jack Daly and Mr. Dennis Shannon, to please stand and be recognized. We thank you for your continued support of our students in Moraine Valley. At this time, I would like to ask our board chair, Beth McElroy Kirkwood, to make a few remarks on behalf of the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dr. Haney. Good afternoon, proud graduates, family, friends, our distinguished faculty, staff, and our special guests. I'm so proud to share this momentous event with all of you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees at Moraine Valley Community College and the whole entire community, let me extend my congratulations on achieving your goal and obtaining your degree or certificate. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. It's a culmination of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. Each one of you has overcome obstacles. You've pushed through challenges and demonstrated resilience in the pursuit of your education, and here you stand. Enjoy your moment in the spotlight. As you leave Moraine Valley Community College and prepare to take your next step into the world, know that you are carrying with you the core values instilled in you during this time at Moraine Valley, including integrity, responsibility, respect, and fairness. These values will guide you as you navigate the complexities of life and work to achieve your dreams. We hope that your time at Moraine Valley has provided you with the knowledge, the skills, and confidence needed to pursue a rewarding career and lead a fulfilling life. As you take the next step in your journey, know that you are well prepared to meet the challenges ahead and achieve lasting success. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of our graduates. We wish you continued success, happiness, and fulfillment in all that lies ahead. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce this afternoon's student speaker, Madeline Canese. Madeline was nominated as the student speaker by her professor, John Nash, who praised her for her rare ability to listen, learn, and share. He said she shines bright as a speaker and is a role model to her peers. While pursuing her degree at Moraine Valley, Madeline worked as a full-time job, found time to join the psychology club, and volunteer at a local thrift store. Madeline is receiving an associate in science degree and has earned summa cum laude honors. She's transferring in the fall to the University of Illinois at Champaign-Urbana, where she will major in English. She plans to pursue her PhD and become an English professor. Madeline, we wish you much luck on your journey. Please help me welcome Madeline to the podium.
Good afternoon to President Haney, the Board of Trustees, the administration, our esteemed faculty and staff, our honored parents, families, and friends, and the remarkable graduation class of 2025. In my short time here at Moraine, I learned more about myself and about life than I ever thought I could. I asked myself, what could possibly change in 1 year's time? The answer is a lot. A lot can change in just 1 year. And in 1 year's time, I can safely say that this experience has permanently changed me for the better. It's challenged me in ways both in and out of the classroom that I could have never imagined. Like most students, I took difficult classes throughout my time here, and I learned what it meant to be disciplined and to manage my time. In other ways, I was challenged in things outside of the classroom, like with my father's sickness or when an eviction notice was posted on my door. Things like this taught me that as much as I might want to, I can't predict the future because no one can. And that it's okay to go after what makes you the happiest. In fact, it's the most important. And when you try to figure out exactly what that is, it's okay if you get it wrong the first time, or maybe the second time, or even the 100th time if you're anything like me. I also learned that you might not always feel prepared for what's about to come to you, or even what's in front of you right now. I learned independence, and I learned what it means to take my future into my own hands, despite the struggles that I was facing. And given how many people are standing in front of me today, I can see I'm not alone. I only graduated high school last year, so standing here at another ceremony feels like life is moving pretty fast. But this ceremony is quite different because last year I was standing alongside 500 people my age getting identical certificates to me at my experience level. And today I stand in front of people of different ages, different families, different backgrounds, different experiences, all here for a different reason. And that's one of the things that I loved the most about Moraine, was that everyone here is just that different. I had classes with 42-year-olds with children to support and a mortgage to pay, and I had classes with 17-year-olds fresh out of high school trying to get a head start on college. At times like that, it seemed as though the people's lives here couldn't be more different, and yet everyone standing here today still has one thing in common. Everyone has completed a major milestone in their life today. But everyone's journey to get here was completely different, and it will continue to be different from this day on. This degree means something different for everyone here today, and it will bring them down unimaginable paths of uncertainty and excitement. Today's graduation ceremony might be your education finale, or this might be the beginning of a 10-year academic journey. But no matter the reason, you deserve this degree today. And to my fellow graduates, I think it's really admirable that wherever you are in your life right now, you made it here today. Through all of the silent battles and despite the adversities and the hardships that attempted to hold you and I back, here we are. We persevered through it all, and we came out on top. I would like to thank all of my professors, my advisors, and the classmates that I had the pleasure of meeting and accepting the help of here at Moraine Valley. I wouldn't be standing here today without those who have helped me all along the way. And to everyone graduating today, I wish you the absolute best on whatever amazingly unwritten journey this degree takes you down. If you've made it this far, surely you've got it from here. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Moraine Valley. As the Vice President of Academic Affairs, let me extend my warmest congratulations to the 2025 graduates of Moraine Valley Community College. I'm proud to recognize our honor graduates at this time. Gold stoles are worn by students to indicate membership in Phi Theta Kappa, the National Honor Society of Community and Junior Colleges. Will the graduates in Moraine Valley's Phi Theta Kappa, Alpha Iota Lambda chapter please stand to be recognized? Congratulations to our Honor Society graduates, and you may be seated. All of this year's graduates who are receiving an associate degree are wearing white academic hoods to acknowledge this significant achievement. Some of our graduates also wear honor cords to designate they are graduating with honors. The various color cords represent specific academic honors which are outlined in your program. First, I would like to recognize the 2 levels of honor graduates in our occupational certificate programs. Will the students earning an occupational certificate who are graduating with honors please stand to be recognized? Will the students earning an occupational certificate who are graduating with high honors please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Now I would like to recognize graduates who are receiving their associate degrees with distinction. Will the students wearing white cords who are receiving their associate degree, cum laude, please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Will the students wearing silver cords who are receiving their associate degree, magna cum laude, please stand to be recognized? Thank you. And will the students wearing gold cords who are receiving their associate degree, summa cum laude, please stand to be recognized? Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025 honor graduates. For the first time, we also are celebrating graduates who participate in our early college program. These dual credit students have earned a college degree or certificate at Moraine Valley while still in high school. Would our dual credit graduates please rise and be recognized for your accomplishment? Thank you. Will all of the graduates please stand? It is my privilege to present to you the 2025 candidates for graduation at Moraine Valley Community College. Dr. Haney, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Moraine Valley Community College, I am honored to present to you the candidates for the degrees of Associate of Applied Science, Associate in Arts, Associate in Engineering Science, Associate in Fine Arts, Associate in General Studies, Associate in Science, and occupational certificates.
By the power vested in me by the state of Illinois, the Illinois Community College Board, and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the appropriate degree, Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Arts, Associate in Engineering Science, Associate in Fine Arts, Associate in General Studies, Associate in Science, and occupational certificates, with all of its attendant rights and privileges. Congratulations to each of you.
Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated. We respectfully request the audience remain seated until all graduates are recognized. After receiving your diploma, graduates, please return to your seat until the ceremony is complete. Will the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science and Associate in Engineering Science degrees rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their degree? Please come forward.
Emilia Miramontes, cum laude. Mariana Fredo. Arwad Rashid, cum laude. Aya Nasir, cum laude. Elam Batha, magna cum laude. Manel Razek, summa cum laude. Douglas Gibson, magna cum laude. Trinity Phillips with high honors. Noah Viberg. Danielle Johnson. Sarah Haddad. Zaria Sayad. Renard Dusan. Lakeisha Taylor. Tyona Martin. Krista Sharevishe. Marianne Yeya. Mohammed Salome. Alex Udeki, cum laude. John Dietrich. Yusuf Aweda, cum laude. Mary Kay Dolan. Fernando Tamayo, cum laude. Jacqueline Anderson. Alyssa Polychronis. Jocelyn Peralta. Michelle Montoya. Katrina Arin with honors. Timothy Weber, summa cum laude. Shaquana Cohens-Clark. Jalen Marshall. Ophelius Sandigo T.A. Res, cum laude. That was a hard one. Sumad Shaif. Marta Kivyechen, summa cum laude. Ivan Gomez, summa cum laude. Amber Schweider. Aru Rachel Mambu. Mercedes Guillen. Noor Abed, magna cum laude. Victoria Smith, cum laude. Alondro Moreno. Latosha Flowers Brown. Jaden Ferris. Sarah Duenas. Yasmin Salame, magna cum laude. Yasmin Sadakwa, summa cum laude. Veronica Komorowski. Laura Logran. Jenny Suarez. Kaylee Kosnishki, cum laude. Yeda Stevens, summa cum laude. Elaine Fredrickson, summa cum laude. Haley Rulas. Timothy Gorka. Nora Omir. Amari Davis, cum laude. Yakut Salum. Logan Ramos, magna cum laude. Claudia Bunda, magna cum laude. Leanne Johnson. Brianna Olivares, cum laude. Dania Anabtawe. Peter Bartusi. Alexis Cara. Emily Fultz. Gina Zientaura, cum laude. Martin Gomez. Ahmad Alo Masir. Alexander Waltrip. Cecilia Garcia Villaseñor, cum laude. Madeline Ewing. Daisy Mosegda, cum laude. Marquise Grant. Hanan Masad. Stephanie Zaragoza, cum laude. Rosa Leon. Bayan Alak. Charles Walker, cum laude. Raven Baran, cum laude. Thivu, summa cum laude. Thuvu, summa cum laude. Renat Sur. Bayan Abshanar. Angel Marie Calderon. Riweda Anuam. Michael Cyrus, magna cum laude. Deshaun Barnes. Selsabil Atik, magna cum laude. Anel Mitcher Valencia Soto. Olivia Gomez, summa cum laude. Wagner Santizo, with high honors. Christopher Pickett, magna cum laude. Islam Najjar. Liam Dacey, summa cum laude. Angelica Smialek, magna cum laude. Inca Salinas. Timothy Hoekstra. Tafik Masad. Robin Waif Abagbio.
Yeah.
Asama Harasi. Nakisha Williams.
Let's congratulate our Associate in Applied Science and Associate in Engineering Science degree graduates. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate in Arts and Associate in Fine Arts degrees rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their degree? Please come forward.
Amarita Gomez, cum laude. Nicole Kowal, magna cum laude. Paulina Maria Vargas. Callie Nesperik. Anna Knicker. Fatma El-Raifi. Emma Magnavite, summa cum laude. Eric Murillo, magna cum laude. Grant Shuntz. Tiffany Marino. Danielle Stovall, cum laude. Alexander Sutovki. Adam Muhammad. Samantha Hayden, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Stepuvek, summa cum laude. Surhan Diab. Jacqueline Folkers with honors. Haley Clemens, cum laude. Robin Stevenson. Angela Ortega, cum laude. Leanna Morales. Tyler O'Sullivan.
Jeremy Faustin.
Mary Grace. Abir El-Asmar with high honors. Abdurrahman Ali, summa cum laude. Madeline English, magna cum laude. Janine Shalabi, summa cum laude. Denisa Fuentes. Brianne Schultz, summa cum laude. Andrew Sima, magna cum laude. Bayan Salman. Tommaso Proserpio, summa cum laude. Sundus El-Mashni. Daniel Gill. Andrea Rosas. Nicholas Finello. Cassandra Rodriguez. Alexandros Liberitos, we're gonna get it right. Alexandro Liberitas, cum laude. Nevea Sandoval, cum laude. Vanessa Cisneros Francisco. Olivia Kruchek, cum laude. Wyatt Musto. Kalia Dominguez, summa cum laude.
Miranda Ramirez, cum laude.
Rayan Saadi, magna cum laude. Giovanna Hernandez. Angela Munoz. Basil Shihada. Casper Kafayet Koveski, cum laude. Jennifer Lopez. Verdali John De Villaris. Eric Vaitkos, cum laude. Sophia Abu Sharif. Jenna Armouche. Saja El-Mashni. Ala Wali. Giannis Economou, magna cum laude. Joseph Fox III, magna cum laude. Jacob Owalski, summa cum laude. Vanessa Garcia. Abigail Skulovic. Phelan Fradson. Stephen Barima Ampomsa. Kevin Garcia. Rawan El Suleiman. Andrew Touche. Angela Chavaria, cum laude. Alexandra Clemens, cum laude. Nicole Caucho. Mohammed Otadla. Rama El Hamde. Nicholas Bennett. Paulina Partida. Patricia Estrada. Everardo Diaz. Donia Tawil. Alana Abuelos. Banuelos. We got it. Sara De Silva, magna cum laude. Trinity Oseguera. Amin Shoaibi. Khalil Abu Samra. Abby Hobbs, magna cum laude. Antoinette Ford. Christopher Doman. Malak Jabbar. Daryl Horton. Joe Escamilla.
Congratulations once again to our Associate in Arts degree and Associate in Fine Arts degree graduates. One more round of applause. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate in General Studies degree rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their degree? Please come forward.
Iyad Angelita Garcia. Hugo Hernandez with honors. Olfat Hawe. Samar Mohammed. Nancy Cavillo, cum laude. Ronishia Smith, summa cum laude. Brittany Carter. Stephen Conte. David Aguilar, magna cum laude. Joan Alcala Hill. Bree Spraggins, magna cum laude. Joseph Torres. Cheyenne Fernandez. Walla Abdallah. Nicholas Berrigan. Anaya Norman. Anaya Norman. Jocelyn Pilates.
Congratulations one more time for our Associate in General Studies degree graduates. Graduates may please be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate in Science degree rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their degree? Please come forward.
Madeline Kunis, summa cum laude. Zachary Van Domlen, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Dudley, magna cum laude. Sebastian Mirtra. Zachary Amiskata. Ryan Lors, cum laude. Dylan Cervantes, cum laude. Mahed Dahtal, summa cum laude. Carolyn Jagadka, cum laude. Caroline Jagadka, we got it. Cum laude. Joel Vargas. David Williams. Juwairaha El-Mahali, El-Malhi, I should know that. Lana El-Hussan. Berenice Rodriguez. Saira Rios. Yaneli Serna. Disa Dordies. Sadine Yassin. Aisha Abuteya, cum laude. Yara Khaznak, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Shanta White. Annabelle Lipke. Ayman Aribat. Brian Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Amru Yusuf. Catherine Lesnicki, magna cum laude. Allison English, magna cum laude. Luke Grice. Steve Casares. Carmela Maries Torello Olarte, cum laude. Rebecca Kalaya, magna cum laude. Satine Khalifa. Sumaya Ali, summa cum laude. Shahrazat Al-Rafai. Rania Hussein, cum laude. Aneta Mocharni, cum laude. Natalie Glad, magna cum laude. Wendy Benitez, cum laude. Destiny Aranatege. Charlie Azeli Gill. Devereaux Kosi. Heather McKinney.
Congratulations once again to our Associate in Science degree graduates. You may be seated. Will the candidates for occupational certificates rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their certificate? Please come forward.
Vanessa Reyes with high honors. Diana Manns. Christian Payton with honors. Celine Lara with high honors. Jessica Rivers. Damian Roman with high honors. Natalia Villa. Amani Kawasme. Alex Ortiz. Roberto Lozano with high honors. Malika Katamova. Evelyn Quiones Garcia. Ahmad Hassan. Bushra Kaurula with high honors. Leila Abadrabo with high honors. Nathaniel Taylor. Zilai Morena. Giovanni Diaz with honors. Jacob Kroll. Anthony Velez, cum laude. And I think our last graduate this afternoon, Melanie Donare.
One last congratulations for our occupational certificate graduates. of the graduates please rise? Graduates, you may now move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap. A symbol that you have graduated from Moraine Valley Community College. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending Moraine Valley's commencement this afternoon. As our ceremony comes to a close, can we please give our graduates one more round of applause? We kindly ask that during the recessional, please remain at your seats until all of our graduates have exited. You can meet your graduate in the small parking lot just outside of the building here. Will the platform party please rise? Will the faculty, staff, and graduates please rise?